Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just doing a quick test video. It's probably my first one I'm going to post in regards to YouTube. I'm going to be riding home with my boy D here on his Kawasaki ZX-10r. Thing's a beauty, and on my R6 compared to that. But definitely enjoy while we get some good riding done safely. Obviously, safety's first. So yeah, please enjoy. So I just want to make it known that this guy D, man, I ride with him, and a phenomenal rider. Obviously, you got to be some kind of a decent rider, hopefully, whenever you get on the ZX-10r there. So, this is kind of my mentor in riding. And for those of you that don't have a riding mentor, highly suggest getting somebody that's a little bit more experienced, or a lot more experienced than where you are, able to guide you and correct you and show you the things that you just don't know, because you don't know everything. And always be willing to learn. That's one of my biggest things. Always be willing to learn something new, because you don't know everything. Definitely can stand to learn something new. So please watch and enjoy as I try to keep up with this guy. Definitely a thrill whenever you get out there and you just start riding. Oh my goodness. Definitely got to be safe. Make sure you're paying attention to everything around you. But one of the things that one of my instructors did for my basic class that was sponsored through the California Highway Patrol said was, know what you're doing, be careful, be safe, but look cool. You're on a motorcycle, you're riding a motorcycle. So shout out to him for letting me know that, because that's one of the things I definitely try to make sure that I do when I get out here and get out riding, is be safe. You can be safe and look cool at the same time while doing it. So let's make sure everyone gets home 100% of the time. Shout out to Moto Jitsu for that bit of information. Absolutely live by that. Every time I ride, I make sure I want to get home 100% of the time. I ride to get home, not to be crazy. Man, but look at him on that bad boy. That thing is tough. You'll probably see it one or two times during this video here where I obviously cannot keep up to that. Obviously, I'm not supposed to. 600 compared to that's a full-fledged leader bike, and then some. It's got the SE Project exhaust on there. I do have an aftermarket Yamaha exhaust on mine, but it's just not comparing the same, guys. Definitely, I'm not trying to hype the bike up to make you guys go out there and get him. That is a bike for dedicated learners and people who are well experienced, and you don't just walk into that. That's why I'm not on it. But yeah, that thing is tough. One of the things I do, I like to shift up into second gear, if I'm going through a turn a little bit ahead of time, so that way I'm pre-staging the gear. and I'm not revving it too high. You know, you don't need to if you don't have to, especially city driving like we do here. There's no need for that. So yeah, this is gonna be my first video. Super excited to get this going, and I'm gonna do a little bit of lane splitting here for you guys that are watching. This is illegal in California, just want you to know. Okay, this is illegal in California. All right, here we go. Be careful, make sure you know what you're doing though. This guy on that bike is beautiful. To go and downshift now early before we get up there to the group. That way we not even gonna come close to them. I know I'm faster than them, I can get around them, but no need to go around close to them if I don't have to. So yeah, you know, it's gonna be my first video on YouTube, and got a fellow biker right there riding one of them big boys. It's gonna be my first video on YouTube, and you know, obviously got to start somewhere, and I'm really interested in seeing what you guys think. What kind of content would you like to see? You know, what kind of things would you like to hear and whatnot. I definitely have a whole host of things that I want to talk about. You know, that range from riding on the motorcycle, obviously practicing safe tips and whatnot, but also just showing you a good time on how to ride safely and fun, have some fun at the same time, because you can do both. But also showing you how to manage the motorcycle too, because, you know, for those of you that don't know, you know, a good rider knows his bike, you know, in and out. He may not be able to do all the work in his garage, but he definitely can. He knows his bike in and out, and so that's one of the good things. You know, I feel like I do. I take the time to learn, but I want to show you all. You know, I see a lot of riders out here nowadays that they just get on the bike and just ride, but they don't know, you know, tire pressures, or how to change tires, or how to check brake lines, or how to bleed your lines, or, you know, normal maintenance stuff that could save you potentially hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, that you do in your garage, as long as you do them properly. But you know, I'm not a licensed mechanic, so I want to make sure that if you feel like you need to go there, you definitely do that. That is this. I do these work and jobs on my bike. Wow, listen to that ZX-10, beautiful. So you guys aren't riding with Ear Pro I use foamies, please ride with Ear Pro, because it's not necessarily the bike noise that's going to get you, although it is loud, depending on, and especially if you have aftermarket exhaust on there, but it definitely will be that wind noise, and it's that steady wind noise over a period of time that causes that hearing loss. So you're not riding with Ear Pro, make sure you're riding with Ear Pro. You gotta stay safe out there. He's chosen violence today. Okay. All right, baby. Let's go, baby. Woo! There we go, baby. There we go. Obviously, I can't keep up. Look at him, baby. Woo! Baby! Shout out to Bassline D, baby, for that one. That was beautiful. Boy, look at him, baby. That bad boy is cold. Woo! So definitely you want to make sure you're riding as safe as possible when you're doing this stuff. Obviously, I've been riding for a while. My boy has been riding significantly much longer than I have, and so you know, we want to make sure that when we're doing things like this, make sure you're very safe. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining.